good morning, everybody. I appreciate y'all patience, but y'all know the adventures of Super Dad don't stop. Matter of fact, I'm still at it. I I gotta just send Chris, um, homeroom teacher, this email real quick. Y'all go ahead and pull up. Y'all go ahead and hit the like button if you ain't hit it. And I'm sending this email real quick, and then we gonna get into it. Running a little late. I had to stop by neighborhood market, grab a couple things. Y'all know how it go, man. The adventures of Super Dad don't stop. Um, do, 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 do. Secret. Be out. So how was y'all evening, man? Was y'all evening good? Did anybody take any trades last night? Well, return tomorrow. I need to say note. Question mark. All right. Question mark. And send. I appreciate y'all, man. I probably could have did that before I went live, but I was just trying to get live, and then it dawned on me like I didn't send the email. I was supposed to be sending the email. I thought about it on the way back. Welcome. Thank you everybody for your patience, and thank you for tuning in. I'd like to welcome y'all to the overnight price action for November the 3rd, 2022. Yeah. I got it right that time. I said November. If this is your first time tuning in to Tim's Tidbit, I'd like to say welcome. If it's not your first time tuning in to Tim's Tidbit, I still like to say welcome and thank you for always tuning in. Shout out Spidey. I forgot to shout Spidey out. Oh yeah, there you go. Spidey, I got to get used to your new home, man. We're in the library now. We've moved Tim's Tidbits to the library because you all said y'all like the library better than y'all like just the Spider Gang background, but I had to put Spidey in there. I got to include him, right? So we're in the library. For those who don't know, I moved the studio to the library because I started pre-recording I started doing the pre-recorded what's names. Oh, let me show y'all how I done got fancy. We gonna get to the price section. I done start thinking about something. Y'all know how I do. When I get to thinking about something, I got to keep it going. Let me show y'all what the what's name gonna look like. I hit the wrong thing. Let me see some. Your videos. There I go. This is what it's gonna be looking like right here. I got a playlist. I ain't recording number one because I had to start back over. Right? Got a new playlist. Can y'all see this? Yes, y'all can. I got a new playlist. It's called I got 3 new playlists. They not public yet, but it's called ICT Concepts Part 1. ICT Concepts. Hey, why are these out of order? What part 2 is hold on, man. Why is part 2? That's gonna drive me crazy. Anyway, I got ICT Concepts Part 1, the lingo, ICT Concepts Part 2, reading price action, then ICT Part 3, building strategies, right? And so I've started back over because it's like I'm going back to the old school Tim's Tidbits, right? Let me show y'all right here. See, it's got I got to share it different. I got to share it different. Hold on. Chrome tab. ICT. Share. Boom. Okay. Here it is. This is what it's gonna look like here. Mama, I want to trade. And we got it's fancy dancing. This first episode, 9 minutes. And then we go, it's like I go back to the old school Tim's Tidbit. I used to say that. Oh yeah, the slides are free. There's a link in the description below to download the slides, everything I do. And that's how you download the slides right there. And then we go, you know what I'm saying, with the whole slide set up. You click on the Google link thing right there, and it'll take you to where to go get the slides. Like if you hit the Google link, see, I want to trade one overview, and you just download the slide. You click it and download it, absolutely free. You know what I'm saying? And I just go through with slides and break down everything. You know what I'm saying? With the what's the name? Going back to the old school Tim's Tidbits. That's how we doing it. You know what I'm saying? And I get off my oh man, y'all couldn't see that. Y'all couldn't see none of that. Anyway, now I got to go back and say that all again. Into the very first episode of Mama, I Want to Trade. Hey, hey. Y'all couldn't see none of that. But this right here, what I was saying, like that's the what's the name? Again, I like to thank your expectations. And it's I done went back to the old school Tim's Tidbit with the slides and all. You know, yeah, the slides are free. There's a link in the description. And this the link right here, what I was talking about. Everything I do. If you click on the link, it take you to the so what we're gonna be talking about in this series. And y'all can't see that price action, man. Price action, as I like to say. Read the tape. When you click on that, it's all about price action. It's got the I see. It's got the all the slides, everything on the slides like that. You know what I'm saying? And I go through and break it all down. The highest swing high to the lowest swing low, right? And then I like to run off. So, and then let me show. And then when you click on the slide button, when you click on the slides, share my screen. Boom, add. All right, so when you click on the download slides, this is how you download the slides. See, you click on the link and it opens up a Google Drive, and then you just download the slides if you wanna have the slides. You don't have to download the slides, but if you want to have the slides are free, and you can just click on them and down. I'm going back to the old school Tim's Tidbit. That's how I used to do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you ever look at the description, it's a thing down here. It's not in this one, but in like some of the other videos, you'll see some say download Tim's Tidbit slides. Those are all the slides. Let me go to an old video. I just picked this. That's fine.
With Wells Fargo.
Pause. Right there. Download slides. Right. This one here takes you to my Linktree link, right? And it's got discipline over dollar slides, focus program, summer series. That's the discipline over dollars for the kids. Tim's Tidbit slides. Those you know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. This Tim's Tidbit slides right there. That's the original Tim's Tidbits. These are all the slides I ever made for anything. You know what I'm saying? You can go in here, you can click on any of these if you want to ever get any of the slides. That's discipline over dollar slides part 1, 2, and 3. That was the sample portfolio that I used during discipline over dollars. This is the summer series. This is the one I did for the kids. That's the different weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. We did it over 6 weeks with the kids. Stretched it out a little bit for the kids. And then the Tim Tidbit slides. These are all the slides I ever did while I was doing Tim's Tidbits when I had slides available. It's like 32 different sets of slides in there. If you ever want to go back through, and then that's a weekly goal calculator. I can't remember what that was. Somebody asked me, can they have it? And I put it in there. I can't remember what it was. But yeah, that's how the links work. If anybody ever want to look at it, yeah, we're gonna get to the price action. Stop rushing me. I'm sharing right now. But I got caught up in that talk about the background, but that's how it's going to be. That's how the pre-recorded stuff going to be. This first one is like 9 minutes long. I'm gonna try to keep them as short as possible and still be able to like articulate like what I'm trying to say first. And what I did in the lingo playlist, right? We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 videos on what these are, like the lingo, right? What these liquidity pools are. It's gonna be a video for mitigation blocks, video for breakers, liquidity voids, fair value gap. This just gonna be seeing what they are. You know what I'm saying? And then in this first episode, I went through and I gave the definition of what I understand these common terms to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? Buy stop, sell stops, breaking market structure, equilibrium, premium market, discount market. Because these are terms that they'll be used throughout every one of these over here. Every one of these, right, is going to incorporate these common terms in some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? So the common terms, I just defined them in the first episode. And then like the actual PDAs, they're going to have their own episode, right? And then once I do all of those, then so it's going to be at least 8 different videos in the lingo section, right? And then yada, yada, yada. The rest of them going to be like find them in price action. And then the last playlist is going to be strategies. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be at least 8 different videos for the strategies, because it's going to be about mitigation strategies, breaker strategies, liquidity strategies. It's just going to be how to, and all the strategy videos pretty much going to be the exact same video, except for instead of looking for a mitigation block, you're going to be trading a breaker. Instead of trading the breaker, you're going to be trading the liquidity void. Instead of trading the liquidity void, you're going to be trading the fair value gap. They're going to be the exact same, because all the setups are pretty much the same, except you just looking for a different PDA. I ain't got my soul glow on. Why y'all ain't tell me I ain't have my soul glow on? Let me get my soul glow together. There you go. There you go. Soul glowing up. All right. So just want to share that with everybody, let you know what I got going on. I ain't got it done yet because I started back over and I was revamping it to include slides, because I want to make sure I had slides so that you can have something tangible to go back to. The slides going to help keep me in order and keep me focused and keep me from running off on tangents. And then I just think it looked better too. Anyway, that is that. Get off my screen. Get off my screen. Since we on out. Oh, I ain't see who was in the chat. Did I even do the intro? I ain't even do the intro. I said welcome. Welcome to Till's Tidbit. Hit the like button for me. It's all free. I get on Al Gore's internet every single day, 9 a.m. Eastern time. Talk about overnight price action. 6:30 p.m. Eastern time to talk about the price action recap. Sundays at 3 p.m. to do the weekend chart prep and to look forward to the next week. Thank you very much. Thank you. Far too kind. Let's see who in the chat. I'm all over the place this morning. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. Good morning here, Learn and Share. Good morning to you. The birds are chirping. Tweet, 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 tweet. They out the window. The birds out the window. Y'all see the light on my hand from the window? That's really from that window that's right over there. Not really. It's coming from this light. I got this light right here. For anybody who don't know, that's a light. That's just a green screen. Because if I move my hand, see how my hand look green? That's just a green screen. If I turn that background off, it'll just be a green sheet behind me. But, you know, the art of that's me telling y'all I just got home. Michelle Tucker, what's going on, Michelle? What's going on, Thomas? Laverne, hi, Ramon. I keep saying Ramon. That's Raymond. I messed that up every time. There is a Ramon in here, but that's Raymond. What's up, Raymond? My apologies. I jalapies, if you will. What's up, FC? What's going on, Angela? Wait. Where is she? She not here. What's going on, Angela? We don't have Valdez, but we got Angela. Good morning, Angela. What's up, Seawalk? What's going on, Mendez? Did I speak to you? Nope. Rhonda Green. I didn't speak to you already, Rhonda. What's going on, Lil Hulk? The link is in the chat. It's pinned to the top of the chat. If anybody want to click, ask a question. That link right there is used to pull up and ask a question or pull up and share something that I may overlook or miss. We're all family here. I don't mind if you pull up and share your thoughts. Come on up on the stage, why don't you? If you're afraid to ask your question on the stage, or if you're afraid to ask your question, you know what I'm saying, in the chat here, you can always DM me on the Discord that we created, the Spider Gang Discord. The Discord is full. We're at our capacity that I said that we was going to get at. So it's full. I'm a man of my word. I'm not going to say, hey, guess what? I just opened it up for another 100 people. I didn't. I'm not gonna. That's it. That's all it is. That's all. But don't fear. Nothing in the Discord is special or outside of what I say on here. The Discord is only so that I can contact a group of people quick if I ever get a spur of the moment, like, hey, I'm about to go live. Or if I can't go live and I just want to share my thoughts real quick with a nice chunk of you calls. On average, it only be anywhere from like 50 to 6, I say anywhere from 40 to 60 people on here at a time on the live. Right? So I opened up the Discord to 100 people. So I said that'll cover the true base of the people that pull up on live every day, where I can just reach them real quick. If I can't go live, I'll share my thoughts. And then when I can go live, I'll come back and share the same thoughts again with everybody else. So all the people who pull up on the replay, they can still get the information. That's the only reason why I made the Discord, because I ain't on no other social media. Previously, I would just do it on my Instagram. I don't use Twitter like that, but I be looking at stuff on Twitter. I'm only on Instagram and Twitter for funny stuff. I don't go on there and share stuff anymore. It'd be too much drama when I pull up and I be seeing all this drama. On time I open them apps is if somebody send me a link to something funny. So yeah, I just want to clarify that on the Discord because I don't want nobody feeling left out. What's up, Kareem? What's going on, Christy? Regina, you remind me of a West Side Story. What's up, Regina? What's going on, Audrey? What's up, T Baker? T Tonio. What's up, Tonio? What's up, Otis? Good morning, Spider Gang. What's up, Sanjay? We learning what? What we learning, Sanjay? Cool it now. Hey, watch out. Thank you, Here to Learn and Share, for telling me I'm not sharing. I caught it eventually. What's up, Stacks? That's how it's going to sound because we can't see anything except you. You're funny, Stacks. I believe with the coming market condition, I will be going through ICT concepts from the beginning. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. I can't wait to watch the videos. I really appreciate you for taking the time to break down ICT. Thanks. You're very welcome. Love the organization and information. Thanks in advance. You're very welcome. Don't hear or see anything yet. Thank you for that. Spider University with Professor Black Spider, Professor B Spider, if you will. I can't get jiggy with it. Michael Black's voice. Hey, it ain't no. Oh, I can get jiggy with it. Okay, then my bad. I can get jiggy with it. Yeah, the Black ICT. That's going to be fine. I hope so. It's just going to be the same thing ICT said, just in the way that little Timmy Rogers understand it, and hopefully a lot less boring. What's going on, Father Legend? What's going on, Zay? I forgot to say what's up. What's going on, Kareem? Forgot to say what's up. I'm reading and forgetting to say what's up. Did I say what's up, Lil Hulk? Did I say what's up, FC? If not, what's up, FC? What's up, Lil Hulk? Looks like we headed to a deep discount. Let's get there. Let's get there. You know I like to buy in a discount, so let's get there. I miss my opportunity to sell because it's like, you know, we had news coming up. So I don't like to try to guess what the news gonna do. And that thing been dumping on, you know what I'm saying? Been dumping on the news. So I missed my opportunity to sell. So now I'm waiting on my opportunity to buy. I'm patient. What say, Sanjay? You take us to school every day. So we learning now. We in the library. Yeah, that's why we moved to the library. Yeah, man. Now you say, Y'all get me and Sanjay here. Y'all get like me and Sanjay, man. Hey, man, that's it. That's it as far as who I'm gonna shout out right now. We're gonna go on and get into it, man. Since we already on Al Gore's internet, we might as well go holler at our homegirl. Y'all know she is. We wrote a song. Want to hear it? Here it go. Spotly, where you at, baby? Here I go. Hey, how you doing? I'm glad that you came through. Spotly, what you doing? Spotly, you on that lean? You on that walk? Spotly took the walk to Poland. You on that walk, Spiley? Spiley about to gap down. What's that? $3 and some change? Yes, we closed at 374.87. We're about to gap down to 371.74. That's $4 and some change. $4.13. Is it? Somebody check my math. For $3.13. $3.13. Check my math. As y'all can see, we've come down here. We're gapping down into this weekly fair value gap. On the weekly and daily, we don't have any imbalances left outside of this weekly fair value gap. But seeing how we got this order block down here on the daily and this order block down here on the weekly, and these are some pretty big candles. See how big this candle is there and how big these candles are over here and this massive wick. It bears the need to jump down to at least a 4-hour and see if there's any imbalances down here that the algos may be interested in, right? As of right now, right, as far as with the bounce, the bullish bounce, you know what I'm saying? It ain't got to be today or tomorrow, right? If we get a closure below this swing low right here, the bullish bounce would be like out the window for me. Like I was saying, waiting on the news. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say I missed the opportunity to sell because it's like that's just that's my trading style. I don't assume anything ahead of big news. I wait to see how the market reacts to the news, and then I look for my entry, right? I know some of y'all probably sitting there thinking like, but Tim, it did exactly what you said it was going to do. I'm glad you said that, little Timmy Rogers, right? We talked about this yesterday, I think. Just because it does what I'm not concerned with being right or being wrong. I'm being concerned with making money and losing money, right? And the best way to trade is to trade the most probable setups, right? And whenever you got a unknown variable like a news event, like we were saying yesterday, like I said yesterday, when you're in algebra, right, you don't know if you're right until you solve for that unknown variable, right? Whenever there's an unknown variable like a news event coming up, you're not going to know if you're right until you know that unknown variable, right? And the only time you know that unknown variable is after you solve the equation. You know what I'm saying? It's after you get the news. So like until I know that unknown variable, that's not a highly probable setup for me. And it's just gambling for me because I'm just guessing that it's going to go my way. So be it if you want to play it both sides, hedge if you will. If that's your trading style, do that. You know what I'm saying? But that's not, I do that every now and then. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like a small position. But, you know what I'm saying? That's just, I don't feel like I missed anything. The market open already. The market is open. The market is open. The market is open. If you got to go trade, please trade safely. I'm sorry we didn't get to the price action, overnight price action before the market opened up, but y'all know how I get when stuff comes to my mind. I got to get it out right then. That's why I made a Discord. When something comes to my mind, I got to get it out right then, or it drive me crazy. I appreciate you for pulling up to Tim's Tidbit. If you got to go trade, hit the like button before you go. I appreciate you. I probably spend a lot of the afternoon shooting a few episodes of the lingo. I want to try to get the whole lingo section done before I post them. You know what I'm saying? I want to try to get the whole lingo section done before I post them. I want to get the whole playlist done before I post it. So, you know what I'm saying? Not all three, but like once I get the lingo playlist done, I'm gonna post it. Once I get the price action playlist done, I'm gonna post it. Then once I get the strategy playlist done, I want, because I don't want to post them like one video at a time. I just want to have it where people can sit down and go through as slow or as fast as they want to. Anyway, I appreciate y'all pulling up. If you got to go, I'll see you at 6:30 for the price action recap. Thank you. Now for everybody else, we finna get into the price action, overnight price action in a second. But like I was saying, we're down here at this weekly fair value gap. I mean this weekly fair value gap. So I'll be looking at how the price reacts to this today. Like what reaction do we get from this weekly fair value gap today? That's like I said, I was going to try to start incorporating how I trade these areas that I'm watching. I know I always be telling y'all, hey, I'm watching this, I'm watching that, I'm watching that. So I've been trying to incorporate how I trade them. If y'all was on the live the other day when I, was drawing a little face and I was saying, this is when I'm looking at, I go to chomping at the bit. So I had a little face like, go to chomping at the bit, right? So looking for how we react to this right here. This, because, before we came down, and we closed like just at the bottom, we didn't get like a reaction back up. So that didn't entice me to say, hey, let's go look at today, see if it pulled down something and go. And then plus y'all know I don't like trading right around equilibrium. When we right around equilibrium right like this, I don't like getting into positions when we right here. Like how we was like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it's like we right there at a stone's throw away from equilibrium. I don't like doing anything at equilibrium because I ran over too many times thinking we was about to bounce or continue going, and then it go to equilibrium and take off, or it go to the equilibrium and keep sliding, and I'm on the wrong side because I'm thinking, oh, it's fun to do this. I don't like messing around this equilibrium. But I was saying we're gonna drop down to 4 hours because we had a weekly fair value gap. I was like, these was big candles. On the weekly and the daily level, we don't have any more imbalances. This was the last imbalance on the weekly level right here that we just making it to the bottom of right there on the weekly and daily level, right? And we have a daily order block right there. So this is the last imbalance, and this is a daily order block. This is a weekly order block. Y'all know I consider the order blocks the breadcrumbs of the algo saying, okay, I remember I was down here. I wanted to do this at this point. You know what I'm saying? So we're at the bottom of the last imbalance for the daily and the weekly level, right? So let's drop down to 4 hours and look at what's a goings on inside these big candles. Okay. As soon as I drop down, I see we got a volume imbalance on the 4 hour right here. I mean a liquidity void. I'm sorry. We got a liquidity void right here on the 4 hour. Right, we got these big candles just blasting off coming from this we got a 3 candle order block right here, and then this daily order block is encompassed in this 4 hour order block right here. But we got a liquidity void also right here, and it's a 4 hour fair value gap that's right there also encompassing, that's engulfing, if you will, this daily order block right there. So we got a 4 hour. I'm not going to leave this on here because there's going to be too much junk on my screen. So a 4 hour bullish fair value gap. Bullish 4 hour. Okay, a 4 hour bullish fair value gap right there. This is an imbalance. I'm looking for imbalances because on the daily and the weekly, this is the last imbalance for the daily and the weekly. And as you see, there's also that's that 4 hour mitigation block we was talking about right there. It's like a 2 candle mitigation block, right? We was talking about like on the daily candle, there was no up close candle. It was just, I think it was like was that on the ES? Let's check and see. Yes, there's no up close candle. There's just a red candle. But I was like, I'm pretty sure if we drop down, because I remember there was a 4 hour mitigation block right there. Yes, now I'm remembering now. Okay, so This is that mitigation block that we was talking about right there. And then I moved the 4-hour mitigation block because it was in the same spot as a weekly fair value gap. And I always be talking about I will move a lower time frame PDA if there's a higher time frame PDA in that same place, right? So we do have the 4-hour mitigation block right there where the weekly fair value gap is. Below the weekly fair value gap, there's a 4-hour fair value gap that engulfs, that holds, if you will, this daily order block right there, right? So that daily order block, it holds that. And then below that fair value gap, of course, we already saw that we had a weekly order block there. And below, well, inside that weekly order block, we got a full gap. We got a full gap on the 4-hour inside that that weekly order block. Right. There's a full gap inside that order block. I don't have anything for it. Do I have anything for a full gap? No, I don't have anything for a full gap. So we're just gonna pick something. Let's go with a 4-hour order block and then just make this stripe red. So we'll know that that's a full gap. Bullish full gap. Okay. So we do have imbalances on the 4-hour. So since we got imbalance, we're inside this 4-hour liquidity void. We're inside the top 4-hour fair value gap, 4-hour mitigation block, all in the same area. So you got a mitigation block here, right, that stretches out. Just imagine this fair value gap is just pretty much the mitigation block. That's the top, that's the bottom of the whole block. So just imagine that stretched out. That's the mitigation block, right? You have a fair value gap right here that you in. Just imagine it stretched out. It's the same area. So you got a 4-hour mitigation block, 4-hour fair value gap, and it's also a weekly fair value gap right there. All right. So I'm really interested to see how today's candle reacts off of this area right here. Right. If it's going to give us a strong push up. If we get a strong rejection off of this area right here, then y'all know the next candle, which would be the next daily candle, I'll be looking for it to come back down to some type of discount to take it back up. If we don't get a strong rejection off this and we continue to push down, right, I'm a swing trader. I've missed the move. I'm not going to try to continue. I ain't going to try to chase this down move. Right. I'm not chasing the down move. I'm a swing trader. I've missed the move. I'm cool with missing the move because I was sitting out waiting on the news. Let's go back and look at the ES now. Thank you, Spalene. You may go eat your breakfast. What are you eating? Oh, Special K. Huh, that's why you look like that. My wife eats Special K, and she's a special lady. And she's a special lady. She's a special lady. F-I-N-E. You hear me? Oh, I'm moving Spalene for nothing. Just going down there. Thank you. Okay. Oh, I was looking at this last night. I meant to share this with y'all. I was looking at this last night. I'm glad I came over here. Before I share that, this yellow line right here, what that yellow line is, I put that there last night. As y'all see, we ain't talking about overnight price action. I jalapas. I'm gonna get it together. Okay, overnight we closed at 37.67.25, and then at the open of the Asian session, we pushed down a tad bit, set relative of which set equal lows on the hourly. Then we started to climb all the way up into midnight. So we climbed back up and came into this hourly fair value gap right here, the bottom half of this, the bottom quarter of this hourly fair value gap. Then at midnight, we consolidated for a bit. Then at 2 o'clock, just before just before the London Open, we popped up, took out the buy side above the consolidation, and then we immediately sold off until up until now. It just was like a slow sell-off. We never set a low, right? So from open into 12, we just continuously went up, and then we set an overnight high at 2 o'clock. That overnight high is set at 37.8250. Let's go ahead and mark that real quick. That overnight high. We never set an overnight low. We just went up and we went down. So let's see if this is our quick drop down to take off of this area that we went at, or let's see if this high, we set this high as the daily high to continue our trek down today. We let's see how the price action play out, if we get any short trades for day trades, or if we get any nice setups for a longer swing, a longer term swing, like maybe on a monthly or something like that. We got this hourly fair value gap right here. This hourly fair value gap right there. Imbalance, 60-minute. We took out this sell side liquidity. We took out the sell side liquidity on the 6 o'clock candle and continued our trek down and came into this. See, I got that. We took out that low, that swing low I was talking about yesterday. I was like, I need us to come down and get that before I will be interested in trying to think about any type of longer term swing. We have taken that out. That was a weekly low, and that was set on the 24th. So that was the low of was that the low of last week? Yes, that was the low of last week. That was set on the 24th. That was set last Monday. But let me see what Sunday was. Sunday, that's the 21st, 23rd. Yes, that was the low of last week. Yes, because the 21st closed. Yeah. 21st closed up here. Yeah, so that's the low of last week. We took out last week's low, so that low has been taken out. Wait a minute, that means we took out the low and the high this week. Yes, we took out last week's. Yes, we took out last week's low and high. Yeah, because I'm like, I know we took out the high either yesterday or Tuesday. Yep, we took out last week's low and high. These weekly candles right here. Right. Oh, in this yellow, did I say this yellow line? This yellow line is the equilibrium of last month's candle, right? That's why I put that yellow line there. I like to see where we are on the monthly, and so on the monthly, the candles take long. I mean, the PDAs take longer to set up, right? So when I'm looking at my when I'm looking at the monthly, especially when we got a really big candle like this right here, I like to see where the mean threshold is for that monthly. So since we was coming down into a discount, I said, okay, let me see what the mean threshold is on that monthly. And that's where it is right there at that 37.1325. That's the mean threshold of October's monthly candle. That's what that yellow line is. That's why I put it there. And if it, I treat the mean threshold of the previous candle like, excuse me, that's equilibrium. That's equilibrium for that previous candle. You know what I'm saying? Looking at that because if you're using the previous day's range as your range, the mean threshold of that daily candle is your equilibrium, right? So if I want to know where I am in accordance with the previous month, right? So right now we're coming up on equilibrium for the previous month. We was like a stone's throw away, you know what I'm saying, just a few minutes ago before we started pushing back up a tad bit. Go back down to these 60-minute candles. That's what that yellow line was for. Oh, man, I'm all over the place. I'm so sorry, y'all. Look at this crazy divergence on between the YM, the ES, and the NQ. Right? These are daily candles. Right? These are daily candles on the YM, the ES, and NQ. Look at this market makers buy model on the YM. The YM went up and completed this market maker buy model, these daily candles. It completed the buy model back on October 28th, right? So coming from this high on September 13th, these are all three candles September 13th right here, right? Where I got this my line at, where I got my cursor hovering at. The YM went all the way down and came all the way back up. And on the 28th of October, we completed this market maker buy model on the YM. Look at how far away the NQ still is from that September 13th high. Back on the 28th even. Look how far away the ES was from that high, right? But the YM had completed that market maker buy model. That's crazy divergence between the three indices. You know what I'm saying? The YM was the relative strength master, not even the leader. So, and then now over the last few days, all of them have been pulling back at pretty much, you know what I'm saying, the same rate. But look at how much of a difference in terms of lows that they're breaking, right? The NQ and the ES broke through the lows back of October 27th, right? And the Dow didn't even get there. They it's like making relative equal lows, whereas the NQ and the ES have run the lows, right? And then the NQ is just like much weaker overall, like from a grand scheme thing, a grand whatever. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Because when you look at the overall pivot down here, the NQ is like really close to this, like the lowest low that all three have made. But look how far away the Dow is. The Dow is like stupidly far away, right? Where my thing go? I clicked on the wrong thing. Yes, I did. I clicked on the wrong thing. Look at this. Look at the crazy difference in these lines here. Get down there, line. Look at the crazy difference in these lines. Look at that. Look at this divergence. Look how, you know what I'm saying? Look at that. Look how radically steep this is. The NQ is coming down. You see what I'm saying? The NQ breaking structure to the downside. The Dow is screaming up, and the ES is like the stepchild in the middle. Because if you look here, like the NQ, the ES actually broke structure to the downside too, but the NQ is like much weaker. It's like almost at the low that we just made back in on the 13th. The NQ almost back at the low. The ES still trying to push up. In the Dow, nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. I just thought that was real curious. I thought that was real curious. I noticed that last night. and I typically keep that on hourly candles, but I flipped it over to daily candles for some reason. And when I saw that, I'm like, whoa, I want to share that with the gang tomorrow. I really don't know how to trade divergence between these three, but I just know they typically kind of stick together. And right now, we are not family in that case over there. Okay, we continue to push down. Um, we're continuing to push down. We also have a 60-minute order block right here, right next to this daily order block. It's in pretty much the exact same spot. 60-minute order block right there. We're on a slow bleed down again. I missed the opportunity to sell, waiting on the news. I ain't mad at it, but we're pushing down. I can move this out the way because that's been taken out. Now that we've traded into this fair value gap, gonna move it out the way because I don't like all that junk on my screen, but I'm gonna keep in mind that we just repricing it now. It's not rebound like this fair value gap and this fair value gap. They've been repriced. This is close enough for government work. We ain't really, reprice it yet, but it's close enough to government work to the bottom. But when we come back up, then that'll be rebalanced. That'll be really when it's done. And that'll be when you really, okay, I can just take it off my screen and I ain't worried about it right now. But since I don't like all them boxes on my screen like that, and I have them there just for, so I won't get lost in the sauce when I be dropping lower, I'm going to take it off because we done visited it to the downside. So now I don't feel like that's a discount. That's not an active discount PDA. You know what I'm saying? The algo's already traded to it. We haven't got a reaction from it, but we've traded to it. So, you know what I'm saying? In my mind, it still needs to be rebalanced. So technically it's active, but we've traded to it. So, you know what I'm saying? It's not really active to me anymore, if that makes sense. Hopefully I ain't confusing y'all. Same thing with this hourly. Hopefully I'm not confusing y'all. We just need the retracement to balance it. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm sitting up here talking and I feel myself going to sleep. That's why I keep blinking so much. It's like I felt myself blink a long time one time just now. I could take this line off because we took out that sell side. Did I ever finish talking about the price action? Wait a minute. I just put that fair value gap there. Why did I delete that one? See, I'm tripping because I just put that fair value gap there. I know I'm tired. Because I just put that fair value gap there. I just deleted it. The 4 hour is the one that we just traded down to. This one I just put there. So I don't know why I just deleted that off. Tired. Okay. Day trade wise, we just hit the mean threshold of that monthly candle. We're almost at this 60-minute order block, and we're almost at this daily order block right here. Day trade wise, what I would be looking for, since we're in the discount and we're selling down, we're in the discount. I need I'm gonna be looking for an opportunity to buy something because this is equilibrium, right? We're in the premium of the discount, right? Since we was in the premium of the discount, come back up into this fair value gap, this hourly fair value gap here. That was a good short for trading futures because, of course, it's before the market opened. But the reason why I say it was a good short is because we're in the premium of the discount. So it's broke down in quadrants. So since you're in the premium and you're coming back to it's literally a discount PDA on the overall scale, but on the quadrant of the internal scale, it's a premium PDA inside the quadrant, and now it's selling down. So now, since we at this and we selling down, right? If the market pushed it back up to here to this fair value gap, that could be a good short. But for me, since it's 10 o'clock and the price is really not flying around, right? I wouldn't expect it to be that volatile to come all the way back up there to sell all the way back down again. You see what I'm saying? Because it's like it's almost 10 o'clock. It could, but I don't expect it to do that. So now that we're in the discount, I'm gonna be looking for a setup to buy. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying, for a day trade purpose. That's just what I'm looking for. Because we're coming down to some traffic in the road. We're coming down to a daily order block. We just traded down into a 4-hour fair value gap, a 4-hour mitigation block. We're coming to an hourly. We just touched the hourly order block, right? We just touched the hourly order block. We about to touch an hourly, a daily order block. We're close to a daily order block. So, and we're in the discount of the overall move. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm looking for reasons to buy, because we're in the discount getting deeper and deeper, and we're approaching the mean threshold of we're approaching equilibrium for the discount portion of it. This red area is the premium of the discount. This green area is the discount of the discount. This orange line is equilibrium of the overall range, right? So we're getting into a deeper and deeper discount. And I like to buy the discount, sell at the premium. Even though we on a red day, you know what I'm saying, this was the move back here before the market opened. And then since the market has opened on the hourly time frame, don't see anything. Let's go to 15 minutes to see if it did anything in the last 30 minutes. Gave you a fair value gap retrace right here on the 15 minute, but it wasn't we didn't have a closure below. It was just a wick below and then traded back. So on the 15 minute, I wouldn't have been looking to take this fair value gap, because let's see how we went first. Did we go down first or up first? And then even on the 5 minute, we didn't get a closure below. We didn't get a closure below this breaking structure until over here. So retracing back up, there's not even a fair value gap here. We came back up into this order block. We came back into this order block right there, but we didn't have a closure. I like to take my shorts or my longs after we have a closure below the low or above the high. So this order block, this order block short right here, I wouldn't have been a part of this, because none of these candles, like this long wick candle, this candle here, we didn't get a closure below that swing low. And I like to take mine after we get a closure below. You don't have to have a closure. I just like to have the closure, because, you know what I'm saying, it's more confirmation of I want to go this way right now for me. You know what I'm saying? This is I want to go this way, but not yet. And I'm not sure how far up it want to run. You know what I'm saying? It's more strength in the, you know what I'm saying, when you get the full closure below that swing low, it's more strength in that conviction in my mind. In my mind, we're about to come down here and revisit this wick on the NQ. As you see, we're coming right back to this daily, the body of the daily order block, the bottom. Whoa, what news just came out? What news just came out? Jobs? Is it 10 o'clock? Is it 10 o'clock? Jobs just came out. Is it 10 o'clock? Yes, it's 10 o'clock. I think jobs just came out. Jobless numbers. Thursday. Oh no, jobs come out at 8:30. Factory orders. Job numbers come out at 8:30. Factory orders ISM servicing Okay, that's probably what it is right here. Probably it's ISM service numbers. Um, it'd be a little lag on this right here. The consensus was 54.5. Um, for composite index reading above 50% indicate the service economy is generally expanding. Below 50 mean is declining. So 55.4 was the target. Anything above 50 mean is expanding. So if we got something higher than 55.4, then the market gonna see that as a good thing. Let's see what is lagging on this right here. I'm looking at the right day, right? So Forex Factory, yeah, it's not even showing on there. PMI was 47. Oh, the PM might be the PMI number. That was 945 though. It just spiked at 10 o'clock. See them 945 numbers, and it's not showing yet. None of it's showing yet, but we got a mean little spike. All right, see 945. We didn't get that spike. We got that. We just got that spike at 10 o'clock, but these numbers ain't showing yet. It probably just a lag on these free sites, and they already know what the real information is. Let's see what CNBC say. Strike plans to lay off workers. Dow dropped 200 points. They ain't got nothing on CNBC. Because we just got a spike off something. There it is right there. Okay, so 54. It came in like, well, it probably spiked up because the Fed wants stuff to slow down. The Fed wants stuff to slow down, so that's probably why it spiked up, because it's less than what forecast. That means it's decreasing. So that's probably why it spiked up, because the Fed want stuff to slow down. They want to shrink. They want the jobs to shrink. They want the stuff. They want stuff to slow down. So it's slowing down. That's probably why the market spiked like that. That's what I'm assuming. Remember we was talking about, yeah, I was like, we done got to the point where the bad news is good, bad is good. You know what I'm saying? ISM, appreciate that. No sleep in the class. Oh, you say the inverse ETL's lovely? Okay then. Yeah, non-farm payroll tomorrow. That's what I was, remember when I was like, I ain't mad at nobody who don't trade nothing this week. You know what I'm saying? What are your thoughts on TQQ and other leverage ETFs? I don't trade them. Stacks say the inverse are nice, are lovely. Stacks say the inverse are lovely. I'm sorry, I'm just not seeing this fine as Superman. I don't trade the leverage ETFs. Shout out my financial advisor Dustin. He was, it's crazy. He was just talking about this yesterday on his what's the name? On his live that he do. He just talked about this. He said as far as like the leveraged ETFs and stuff like that for day trades, he think they good for day trades, but as far as like investing or like swing trading them, he don't believe in them. He was like, except for this year is the only year where he said I can't argue with the like the leveraged ETFs, because extreme volatility is the best. I ain't gonna try to say it like he said. I'm gonna go find it on the video and let y'all hear him say it, because I be mangling Dustin words, man. I be mangling his words. We got a sweet little reaction off of this this daily order block right here. What are these? 5-minute candles? This too low of a time frame to get excited. I was about to get excited. See, this is a nice little reaction off of this. And we went to the mean threshold. Like I said, I'm looking for a reason to buy because we're in the discount. You know what I'm saying? We've come to this here. I want to see how this plays out. We went back up to here. It may just be popping up to go down further. It may be popping up to go down further. Cause like on the 5 minute, I think we went back to a 5 minute fair value gap. If I'm mistaken. Yes, we did. We came back to this 5 minute fair value gap right here. We got a breaking market structure. We had a fair value gap right here that we blew through and came up to this one, right? Now I want to see how we treat this fair value gap and see if we come up here and get a breaking market structure to the upside on this 5 minute. I'm gonna be watching this right here. This might be trying to but and then tomorrow non-farm payroll. I still can look for something for a day trade though. I ain't gonna be able to really swing nothing because tomorrow non-farm payroll. Anyway, let me find Dustin video and let y'all hear him say. I think it was yesterday when he talked about it. He was just talking about these. I personally don't trade them like the TQQs, the SQQs, or the leveraged in the inverse. I personally don't trade them, but like Dustin was saying, for day trades, they're good for day trades. It's like me. I look at them as a tool to use if you don't have the capital, like the triple leverage. I look at them as a tool to use if you don't have the capital to trade the actual Qs. Like if you don't have the capital to trade the actual Qs, then for day trades, you know what I'm saying, then the TQQ, that's a good option. If you know what I'm saying, if you want to get in there and make money, but you don't have the capital to trade the Qs in a sensible way, because like with the triple leverage, the premiums are usually cheaper because they cost less. The actual ETFs are less, so the premiums are cheaper. So if you're trading, for example, if you're trading the Qs and you want to get a at the money strike, right? It may cost you $5 to get an at the money strike on the Qs, but it may cost you, you know what I'm saying, $1 to get an at the money strike on the TQQ, you know, on the TQs. You see what I'm saying? Like and then if you just say you can only put up like $80 to get this contract, right? For this day trade. For the Qs, you may have to go really far out the money to spend them $80, and you're risking. It's more risky because it's further out of the money, and it's like the same day or the next day, you know what I'm saying, or 3 days away expiration. So it's like it's more risky going that far out of the money. But with the TQs, you know what I'm saying, the triple leverage is going to cost less to get that and you can get one that's in the money or at the money for the same price that you would have to go further out the money to trade the actual Qs. You know what I'm saying? So long as you use it sensibly, I'm not against it. I just don't trade it. You know what I'm saying? That's my thoughts on it. Now let me see if I can find this freaking video. Lives. Here it is right here. Let me share it where y'all can hear it.
Herschel Walker made violent threats at least 10 times over a decade. In 2019, Herschel Walker talked about choking.
I'm so tired of hearing about Herschel Walker choking his wife.
Herschel Walker is violent. He shouldn't be sent.
I'm so tired of all these political ads.
I got one that lets me feel the wind in my beard. And I got a USAA Bank auto loan with flexible.
Now watch I not be able to find
what we're seeing over here. Multi-day rally. I don't know this, which meant good news for companies here. We went overseas because we're doing a lot of sales overseas. The Fed took up a little bit of our time. If you are an individual stock trader, and then I'll get to your questions here momentarily. I'll actually pop it out so I can see. You guys will see how this works in a second.
Trying to see if somebody said something about it.
Sure, I can be with you. If you're an individual stock trader, you had a handful of earnings come out that maybe you're involved in, I don't know, and they were all just blah. Like, ugh. not horrible, not great. It was just kind of like, oh, okay, not good, not great, whatever. EA Sports. Well, you got to call them Electronic Arts, right? If you play the games, you
I'm
know
trying to see
EA
if somebody said something
not a great
about it
report
in the
for
chat.
them. Ultimately, it was higher, but just slightly on the day. The issue with them is FIFA and Madden. And pretty basic, nothing really special there. Revenue was 2%. You look at the easiest one, the example I always give you is for Netflix. Subscribe, ad supported plan. So just a little heads up. And suggested that that's going to get with that and go enjoy themselves and do whatever. They can moderate slightly. In other
Of
words,
course, I don't know where it is.
Oh, AMD. So AMD a little bit. Growth is actually slowing. Chips, they do have cloud storage, and they make the lowest it's been in like 10 years. So not good there. You want margins to be strong and strong. AMD with these low margins. If things get right, better than expected earnings, revenues came in better. We could put that behind us. $5 billion because we don't know the number. You'll often find that once you agreeing to it, what do you do when you go? You oppose the case, right? And you say, well, and they're not paying the whole thing themselves, anyways. But we still know the number. But appeal is the word that they're doing. Nonetheless, the stock tends to move. So a tough one for them. All right, it's an extended momentum. You don't expect this to just duplicate itself. No way. Maybe a little bit of risk. I don't know, right? So on AT&T, the short answer. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. Yeah, thank you for that. China's cheap, Brazil's expensive. Yeah, if you're looking around the world, Brazil, that inverse funds as a whole.
There it is, right there.
All year long, they've been killing it. It was crazy. Inverse funds, this is like the 1 year that inverse funds as a whole, I can't argue with, right? I'm against them. For day trading, I'm all for them. Yeah, use them, of course. It's free leverage for the day. But this is the 1 year. 2018, creamed. 2019, creamed. 2020, right, well, maybe if you were around the virus, it's fine. Anything after that, creamed. 2021, they just don't work. But this is the 1 year with volatility off the charts. Yep, that's what they work well for. Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I won't say that. I mean, yeah, of course, it could have picked any other stock that performed poor.
Yeah, but he was talking about the inverse ETFs because Stacks were talking about the what's the name. But yeah, I ain't want to butcher up his words, but he was talking about with the high volatility, they work well in high volatility. Look like we trying to set up some type of reversal pattern right now. Let's see how this play out. We got a 5-minute down close candle right here. Let's see if we push up and make this into an order block on the 5-minute. Look like we're trying to set up a reversal pattern. Let me go a little bit higher. Pushing up into this fair value gap right there. But we got this down close candle. Maybe setting this up to be like a reversal pattern. This order, maybe an order block right there. Maybe an order block there. You got a small fair value gap there. Let's see what this low is. 3704. Ooh, that's kind of big. Oh, that's huge. That's a long space there. 3704 and 10 points. Yeah, I would need to come all the way down to this order block before I can even try to think about entering, because that's a long ways there. This order block down there, I would need to come all the way down there to that 5-minute order block before I can think about trying to take some off that. Because the low of this candle right here is at 3704. 3704 is the low of that candle. And then my max loss is 8 points. So if I want to put it below that, if I want to put it 1 point below, 8 points would be like 37, 11, 25 down here in this order block right there. That's the earliest I can get in on a pullback to here. And again, we came down equilibrium on that monthly. We came down to this daily order block and getting a slight reaction. Let's see how this play out for the rest of the. I keep forgetting about non-farm payroll tomorrow. Y'all can't even see that. I see when I share it so y'all can hear it, it don't change with what I'm seeing. It just change. It stays on that screen, that it stays on that tab. It don't change with what I'm seeing. It do that every time, man. Like when I share it, let me show y'all what I'm talking about, man. So y'all don't think I'm crazy, right? So let me put it on just me so y'all ain't looking at a million things, right? Y'all make sure y'all just see what I'm seeing. Nope, y'all don't. So I got to share the screen. So y'all gonna have to deal with that million things over there. So find a Superman. Why you still on my screen? Get off my screen. Get off my screen. Find a Superman. So right here, when I come to share, to present, right? When I come to present, well, it's gonna say stop sharing now. But if I come to present, I can't show you, but it's like I have to go to see, if I hit stop sharing, y'all ain't gonna be able to see me. But anyway, when I come here, it says share screen, and then when it opens up, it's another box that says share tabs. And ain't no way I can do it. Ain't no way I can do it without stop sharing the screen. Oh nah, you ain't got to apologize, man. I do that all the time. I do that all the time. That ain't your fault. I do that all the time. I forget to put the screen up. I forget to, you know what I'm saying? That ain't on you, man. It's gonna be about 5 minutes before Tim look at the chart. He in thinking man position. You hear me? You already know what the lick read. You already know what the lick read. You already know. Once I lean in like this right here, once I lean in, if you see my wedding ring, I don't see nothing on this side of the screen. Cause this chat, like this, y'all see this chat over here. This is usually like, it's usually out of my view over this way, right? So if I'm here, I ain't seeing none of this right here. And then I usually keep like all this right here. I keep it on this other screen over here. So it's like, I can't see that y'all can't see that screen because I'm not looking over that way. So it's like, man, hey. Oh man. Okay. We still pushing. This right here, we setting this up. Looking like we trying to mount a little reversal pattern. Look like we trying to mount a little reversal pattern. Coming back down into this order block right here. Let's see what it look like on Skinny Mini. Let's see what Skinny Mini look like. Yes, y'all can see the charts. Okay, Skinny Mini. Skinny Mini ain't got no imbalances down there. Okay. We got a fair value gap. Came back down right here to this this smaller mitigation block right there. We hit that mitigation block and we pushed off on Skinny Mini. Yeah, so we are mounting a low reversal. And then see, this is what I be talking about when if y'all ever hear me talking about the when the higher time frames start hinting at something, it been playing out on the lower time frames. Because look at this market maker buy model on this lower time frame right here. We're about to complete this buy model on the Skinny Mini on the 1 minute. Excuse me, we've come down. This is the sell side of the buy model, right? Right there. We got our order blocks on that side, right? When we coming up here, we got to the area of that order block. We sold off a little bit, right? And we took off again, setting order block on the opposite side, right? Pushed up. Now we're coming back down to this breaking market structure right there, right? We still got like an order block there, still haven't completely filled in that fair value gap there. But now we're about to complete this market maker buy model on the 1 minute, right? Whereas come up to the 5 minute, we're about to complete it on the 5 minute too, but it's like a V shape. It ain't giving you that real market maker buy model, but it's still the same thing. It's a buy model nonetheless, but it's a V shape, right? Come up to a 15 minute. We're just now mounting our like reversal. We're not even showing a buy, like we're still in the sell side of what can eventually be a buy model. Like we haven't even started the swing on the 15 minute, but on the 1 minute, when you go down to the 1 minute, right, we have started and completed several sell models and buy models. Buy model, sell, buy, bigger sell model, buy model, right? Sell model, like huge sell model here, buy model starting, going to complete from this huge. You see what I'm saying? We done completed several sell models and buy models on the 1 minute and the 15 minute, just now hinting at maybe trying to make a turn. You see what I'm saying? That's what I be talking about when I say when the higher time frames start to hint at doing something, the lower time frames, it be done played out. If not once, maybe several times. You see what I'm saying? But the only thing about it is on the lower time frames, they hold lesser weight to the overall theme of things. And it's like that be my constant battle because I'm a swing trader, but I dabble in day trading. And so like I miss a lot of day trades because I err on the side of caution when it comes to the price action. You know what I'm saying? I lean more toward the longer term setups. Even if I put on something and I fully plan on taking it off tomorrow, I'm going to enter it on with the mindset of I'm giving it until at least 2 weeks or until the next week. Like if I'm entering something and I be like, okay, I may decide to hold this but you know what I'm saying, if we don't get a big move, I'm buying it for like maybe next month or the next 2 weeks. But if we get a humongous move and I get 50-60% out of the trade, I'm out of there. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But if I would have bought a shorter time frame, I may have gotten 200%. But I err on the side of caution, so I'll take my 60%, you know what I'm saying, in exchange for sleeping like a baby, whereas I go a little bit more risky Randy or reckless Rachel for the female traders out here in the game and get the shorter time frame, and then it don't give me the move that I want, and then that old funky Theta and her homegirl Gamma start eating away at my premium. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know. I was saying something, I lost myself in the middle of the thought, but y'all get it. Y'all feel me? It's 10:25. It's coming up on time for me to get off. So I'm not gonna be taking no day trade today. But I will be waiting to see how the market react to this daily fair value gap right here. I mean, this daily order block. I will be waiting to see how the market react to this daily order block. We're starting to get a nice little reversal set up. So what time is non-farm payroll? 8:30. Okay, boom. Non-farm payroll at 8:30. So I will be watching to see how the market react to this daily order block right here. If it give us a nice rejection off of this daily order block, I'm gonna go to 4-hour candle so we can see it a little bit better, right? How we're bouncing on this what's the name right here? If we get a closure, if today's closure give us a nice rejection, it ain't got to be a super long week. I just want to see a trend of okay, we're reversing, right, off of this daily order block. Then tomorrow I'll be looking for some kind of opportunity at a pullback to buy a swing. I'll be looking for some type of opportunity at a pullback to buy a swing. And the reason why I'm looking for a reason to buy is because we're in the discount now. We're in the discount now. I didn't get the reaction that I wanted coming off of the order block up here. Really don't care because it was too close to equilibrium. Now that we're down here in this order block, that's right here at the right close to equilibrium of the discount, and we're in a nice discount here. We're let's see what kind of a discount we're in, how much of a discount it is, should I say. And the way I figure out how much of a discount it is, what I do, I get my my Fibonacci's. I get my Fibonacci's and I run it up. And then we're let's see here. Okay, right now we bounced off of a 70% discount. We bounced off of a 70% discount right now. So right now, on the overall scheme of things, we are in ICT's OTE area. His OTE area is between 62% and 80%. That's his range of the OTE. His preferred entry based off OTE is right here at this 70, at this 70.5. That's his preferred entry when he's taking like day trades or any kind of trade. That's his preferred entry of the OTE. And with his OTE set up, anything in between 62 and this 79 would be your entry, and your stop would be below this low right here. That would be your stop. That would be your, using ICT's OTE methods, your give up the ghost, your stop would be right here below this 100% right here, which is the bottom of our box, right? If you enter anywhere in this range from 62 to 79, right? Now you got to think about it. This is a really big range. So we're talking about, this is like a swing trade. This ain't like no day trade for the candles we're setting up now, right? If it was like the same thing would apply, like if you was on a 1 minute chart, it'd be the same thing. It just wouldn't be as big of a range. It wouldn't be you wouldn't be going all the way down to 3502 on a day trade. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't be going to 30 when you're trading at 37.44. You wouldn't have a 240 point stop loss. You know what I'm saying? But since this is looking at the overall monthly scale, we like at an OTE, we at a discount of a 70% right now. Well, a little bit. We bounced off of the 70%. We're up above it now. We're getting close back to the 62. But that's if you was looking to go. You know what I'm saying? If you was just using, you don't want to sit there and wait on this or wait to see what to do tomorrow. If you was treating this like as an OTE trade and be like, okay, this order block is right there at the 70%. It's right there at the equilibrium of last month. When we hit that order block, I'm just going long. My stop loss going to be below 3502. Boom, go long, stop loss below 3502, and you sit back. You know what I'm saying? You buy it for out in December. Buy it, what's this, November 1st? Yeah, you buy it out for mid-December and be like, okay, I'm going long right there. Boom, you go long, you stop loss below 35.02, you buy it out through December, and then you know what I'm saying, just say I'm gonna get at the money. I'm just buying at the money, and I'm gonna do it through December. Or you can even buy in the money. Or if you want to get a little more bang for your buck, and you believe that you're going to get a volatile move to the upside, you can even buy out the money. You know what I'm saying? But at the money and in the money is a little bit safer. Out the money, you know what I'm saying? You have to be directionally right, or you know, theta gonna start to chew you away. But when you're a month out, the theta really not gonna start killing you until you get like within 2 weeks. Once you get to 2 weeks, that's when theta gonna really start killing you. If you ain't been getting the move, if you ain't been getting the move that you want, and you let it get all the way down to 2 weeks, you need to be slapped in your face. I'd have been slapped in my face plenty of times. It'd have been plenty of times where it actually worked out for me and came back. But again, that's being risky Randy and reckless Rachel. You know, I don't know why I threw that out there. Sometimes stuff just pop in my head and it come out. And maybe because I'm tired, I don't know. But hopefully that helped somebody. Hopefully that was good information for somebody. Yo, it's 10:30. Yeah, I'm not gonna take a day trade today because the action not moving enough. Is non-farm payroll tomorrow, so it's like it's not moving enough for me to like at 10:30. Like, oh yeah, I'm still waiting on a day trade. No, I'm not. I'm not waiting on a day trade because, like I say, the move for me to be shorting was way back here. It was way back here, but I didn't get anything this day because we was waiting on FOMC. Right? FOMC, it died. It didn't give me no opportunity to get in. It died. You know what I'm saying? And then today, you know, it ain't got so far, and we're in the discount now. I don't like selling in the discount. I like buying in the discount, right? But I will take a day trade to sell since we're in the premium of the discount. You know, I ain't against taking a quick day trade to sell because we're in the premium of the discount. So you can be taking a short from here with anticipation of it coming down here. But since we right there equilibrium of that monthly candle, and we're right there at this daily order block, it's 10:30. I ain't trying to look for nothing to short. Now I'm back to looking for something to buy based off of this daily order block right here to see if I get the reaction that I want by the end of the day. And then tomorrow, I'm going to be looking for, if I get the reaction that I want, I'm going to be looking for some type of pullback to, you know, go long. If, you know what I'm saying, depending on how the non-farm payroll numbers work, non-farm payroll might push us all the way back down here to this weekly order block. You know what I'm saying? We never know. That's because that unknown variable. We still got another unknown variable in our equation. Non-farm payroll is that unknown variable. We got to solve for X. And the only way we can solve for X is wait until 8:30 tomorrow. we already laid out we got our PDAs, we got our discount PDAs, we got our premium PDAs. You know what I'm saying? We got everything laid out. The only thing we don't know is X, the non-farm payroll. So now we can't solve this equation until we get X, right? We started doing our, you know, your T say, show your work. Here's my work, Miss Pendergrass. Here's my work. I got a weekly fair value gap in a discount. A weekly order block in a discount. I got a daily order block in a discount. I got an hourly fair value gap in the discount, but it's in the premium of the discount. I got an hourly fair value gap a little higher up in the premium of the discount. I got a 4-hour breaker up here. I got equilibrium. I got an hourly fair value gap in the premium. You know what I'm saying? I got look like a rejection block up here in the premium, and then I got a swing high in the premium. So I got all my stuff mapped out. You know, I also got a mitigation block. I missed this mitigation block right here. Right, got a mitigation block up there. Got all my stuff laid out, Miss Trinidad. Was it Miss Trinidad or Miss Pendergrass? Who did I say the first time? Anyway, I'm about to go eat me some cereal and check on Christopher. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. I know I probably missed a lot of stuff in the chat. I apologize. I jalapies and all that. But I'll see y'all tonight at 6:30. I'm about to eat me some cereal and watch Country Wayne skits. And then I'll probably wake Chris up in a minute so he can take his medicine. See how he doing. Yeah, I think that's it, man. I think that's it. I'll see y'all at 6:30 for the price action recap. If you're gonna trade safe. If you're not gonna trade, please take copious notes. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. I really ain't had nothing going on. I just decided to sit here and stay on live. And if I was afforded the opportunity, I was gonna, just do whatever I do. Like, this is what I do every day. I don't do nothing no different. I sit here and I wait for opportunity. If I get it, I take the trade. If I don't, only difference between today and any other day, I was on live this whole time and I was verbally saying what be in my head. That's the only difference in today. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. And I'll see y'all tonight at 6:30. Gone.